everyone, it's Michelle with the Osceola Library System. Welcome to today's Take and Make program, where today I'm going to teach you how to make napkin art using the ink blot technique. Hopefully you were able to stop by one of your local library branches to pick up one of our Take and Make kits. Take and Make kits are available 1 week prior to the program, so stop in and try to pick up one of those. If you weren't able to stop in and pick up one of our Take and Make kits, don't worry. You can go to our website at osceolalibrary.org, where you can download one of our digital flyers that will give you step-by-step instructions along with a supply list. On the back, it will also give you valuable library resources that you will be able to check out to continue your crafting efforts. So for those of you who were able to pick up one of our Take and Make kits, go ahead and get out your supplies and let's get started. So for today's craft, we're going to be creating these napkin art bleach dot designs. In your kit, you're going to have one purple cloth napkin. These are cloth napkins. They are not paper napkins. They are cloth napkins. You will find one cotton swab. You will also have one bamboo skewer. It will have a small circular end and it will have a fine pointed tip on the other side. You will also need, not included in the kit, is a very small amount of bleach. You just need just enough to wet the end of your cotton swab, so there's no need to have a full cup of that. So in order to get started, first you would need to decide what you would want your finished product to look like. You can put anything on your napkins from your initials, you can do flowers, you can do fireworks or starburst, whatever pattern you would like. I've done a couple of different ones over here just as an example, but you can line it out ahead of time, get a good idea of where you want to start, because once you get that bleach on there is no way to reverse it. So just make sure that you have lined out and already prepared where you are going to begin. So in order to make one similar to this starburst pattern that we have right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cotton swab and I'm going to submerge it in the bleach. I don't want it to be dripping off of the bleach, because once I move it over onto my cloth, if there's too much bleach saturated on the cotton swab, it can drop on your napkin and you will have a bleach mark where you did not intend to have a bleach mark. So you just want to make sure that it's enough on there so that it does not drip. In order to get this dark bleach spot right here in the center, I have got the bleach and I am just going to hold it down in the center of the napkin for about 5 seconds. You'll see the bleach, it'll look wet on there. It will not start bleaching right away. It will remain looking wet for just a few moments on your napkin. But with it being wet, you can see where the bleach line is going to go. So I want my circle to be just a little bit bigger, so I'm going to add a little bit more bleach to the center. Keep in mind it will take a few moments, so we're going to go ahead and continue out with the outward design while we're waiting for this bleach to actually start bleaching the purple cloth on the napkin. So I've got that dot where I want it to be. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the bamboo skewer to create these small sunburst lines that are coming off of that center spot of the napkin. So I'm going to dip the sharper end of the bamboo skewer into my bleach. Just get a little bit on there, and I'm going to start in the center and I'm going to move out in a slight circular pattern at the end of the line, so it gives it a little bit of a swirl. And you'll see there I got a little bit too much bleach on there, so it'll make a thicker line, but it'll be okay. So I'm going to take this bamboo skewer, making those same lines going all the way around the center of the large dot that we started off with to get those spirals. As I'm working along, you can see that that bleach in that center circle has already started to take away the color from the cloth fabric. Just a few more swirls here and we will have gone all the way around our napkin. Okay, So using that small sharp point of the bamboo skewer, you can see that the bleach lines are starting to fade in to our napkin pattern here. As soon as this lightens up just a little bit more, I'm going to show you how to use the other end of your skewer. The other end has a small circular shape, and it will allow you to make these small little dots that we have on this particular pattern. This allows you to put a little bit of a smaller dot rather than using your cotton swab, which will give you a larger circle. So I'm going to dip the small circular side of the bamboo skewer into my bleach, and I am going to randomly place a few circles around each one of the starbursts that I have coming off of the inside. You can put as many or as few of these larger skewer circles on your design as you would like. Again, it's totally up to you how full you would like to have your design taking up space on your napkin. So I'm going to continue this pattern on around, adding a few little dots. And as you go, you can see that bleach starting to work on those lines, taking away the color and showing your artwork. Now, a few of these circles I am pressing for just a little bit longer so that the circles will be different sizes. I'm doing that on purpose. There we go. So now that I have a few of those using that small tip of the bamboo skewer, I'm also going to take the sharper end to create a few smaller little dot circles around those to give it a little bit of a flowered effect. Those I'm just going to place around the circles that were just created with the small end of the bamboo skewer. Since these are small and these are essentially just little dots, you can work a little bit faster with these. All the way around. Add a few more here where there's a little bit of open space. All right. Now this particular pattern will take about 2 to 3 more minutes before the bleach has fully taken effect and removed all of the color from where you wanted those little bleach dots to end up. And once it has completely dried, you will end up with a product similar to this right here. This will be what your finished napkin will look like. Before you go to use these, if you're planning on using these napkins at a dinner party or anywhere, you are going to want to make sure that you wash these before you use them. Make sure that you fully wash it and let it dry to remove any excess bleach, odor, or color from that before you put them out on your dinner table. But before you wash, make sure they have had ample time to dry completely, or else if you put them in your washing machine before the bleach has completely settled into its areas, it can distort your finished product and it will not look as you intended it to look. But there you have it, everyone. That is how you create a bleach dot cotton napkin. This one is a little bit different design on it. The possibilities are endless. You can put on there anything that you want and they're going to turn out beautiful and make your dinner table extra special because they're handmade. That's it for today's Take and Make program. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to head on over to your local library branch where you can pick up valuable resources to continue crafting, just like this one. This one is called Jazzy Jeans. This has a section in the book where you can use bleach dot to create different designs on your jean pants, your jackets, anything you'd like. There's so much you can do with the bleach dyed art. Just be careful with it, not to spill it, not to damage your design. Head on over to the osceolalibrary.org for any upcoming adults that we have for any upcoming programs that we have for adults, and join us next time for our next Take and Make kit. Until then, everybody, bye-bye.